Tunneling. Tunneling. Tunnels can be defined as underground passages constructed for the purpose of transportation connection between 2 points. So the tunneling is always done to help as a passage between the 2 points. When you want to connect the 2 points through road, rail, or sewer to make one be able to reach another point. Tunnels can be classified according to various purposes, according to various ways. Number one is by purpose. When you talk of by purpose, the example of such kind can be railway tunnels, metro system, highway tunnels, pedestrian tunnels, water tunnels, sewage tunnels, sewer tunnels, storage tunnels. By geographical locations to condition through rock tunnels, earth tunnels, submerged tunnels, and then the third one through cross-sectional shapes by rectangular, circular shapes, elliptical shape, egg shape, horse shape, and segmental shape. Those are the ways through which one can classify the tunnels that can be done. Let's check. The shapes of tunnel linings they are determined by the purpose, ground conditions, construction method, or lining methods. So when you talk of like the shapes, number one can be rectangular. The rectangular shapes, they are tunnels that are usually adopted by a cut and cover method. It is particularly suitable for pedestrian or highway tunnels. On the other hand, multi-lane submerged highways tunnels are often in a rectangular shape. So they are done that way. Then the elliptical shape, egg shape, elliptical shape tunnels. They have the use of transportation of sewer. So when you want to do the sewer lines, you can use the elliptical shapes. The smaller cross-sectional at the bottom maintains the flow at the required self-cleaning velocity. However, due to the difficulty in construction, circular shape ones are more common. That is under elliptical shape. And number three, the circular shape. Circular shape tunnel is the greatest cross-sectional area to perimeter ratio. They are often associated with TBM and shield tunneling methods. Number four, horseshoe segmental shape. They are commonly used for rock tunneling. It has advantage of utilizing the compressive strength of concrete in resisting the loading by means of arc action, and the base is wide enough to traffic. The next one will go tunneling lining materials. The permanent lining materials are required in most tunnels. The next one will go tunneling lining materials. The permanent lining materials are required in most tunnels, always the soft ground and frequently in rock. They are required for two purposes: structural to retain the earth and water pressure, and operational to internal surface appropriate to the function of the tunnel. The principal materials for a permanent lining board tunnels are brick, blockwork, masonry. Blockwork and masonry that has been used for tunnel lining but now are obsolete. In situ are the ones made on site. The in situ lining is frequently in rock tunneling where the roof is able to stay unsupported temporarily. Specifically designed traveling formwork is usually for casting the concrete. Tunneling methods on land. Open cut method often refers to excavation with battered sides that are no lateral support is required. In its simplest form, a trench is excavated, the tunnel structure is built, the trench is backfilled, and the surface is restored. Precast tunnel units can also be employed to speed the construction process. The major problem of this method is precision of depth, direct cost of trench excavation, and backfilling increase rapidly. Cut and cover method. The construction process of cut cover method is very similar to that of open cut, except that the excavation sites are vertical and temporarily supported and provided. The main problems associated with cut and cover method are stability of the soft ground, impact on the existing ground services, utility and traffic disruption in urban areas. Temporarily, steel decks may be used to maintain the traffic while the construction is underneath. This method is also suitable. And then the last one is pipe jacking method. Pipe jacking method. This method can be used for installation of pipes from 150 mm to 4 mm diameter or box section up to 4 by 7 by 4 meter, but it is mainly employed on larger diameter pipes of over 1 meter. This method is very suitable for services under roads, railway embankments without creating disturbance to the traffic. The method consists of forming pits at both ends of the proposed tunnel. A thrust wall is constructed to provide jacking reaction and the pipe segments are jacked into the side.